Hello there and welcome to yet another solar pipeline tutorial. Today I'll be showing you how to properly request a solar proposal using the Gosolo tool you can access via the solar pipeline. There are tons of tutorials about Gosolo out there. However, in this video, I'll be showing you some of the most common mistakes consultants make when requesting a proposal. So make sure to watch the video until the end and comment below some of the most common mistakes you see daily during the request for a proposal phase. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We are constantly releasing new useful updates and tutorials via our YouTube page. The first thing you have to do is log inside the solar pipeline. You can find the Go Solo button on the menu bar on the left side of the screen. Make sure first to open Solo on a Google Chrome browser. This is really important because browsers like Microsoft Edge or Apple Safari might modify the user interface. First thing, let's go to your profile. Now, once inside your profile, make sure the information is correct, but on top of this, make sure you have the SMS and email opt-in options enabled. This will notify you by text and email when a proposal is created or when you are tagged in a note. Also, don't forget to add a nice, professional, and happy photograph. This will show up on the proposal itself. Now, at the top of the screen, click New Customer and start creating the homeowner's profile. Okay. So, a couple of things you have to pay very close attention to when submitting a proposal request. First thing, make sure to have the customer's complete legal name and correct address. There are a lot of neighborhoods that are very, very similar to each other, and this can generate a lot of errors. Always make sure to double check the address with the homeowner. When selecting the location of the house, always use Google Maps 3D view as a support tool, as you can see here. This will help you clearly identify the house of the homeowner. This might seem trivial, but it's the most common mistake. Always use Google Maps 3D as a support tool when using Solo. And even better, download Google Earth to really get an updated view of the rooftop of the house and of its surroundings. I can't stress this enough. For example, this neighborhood, the houses are very, very similar to each other, but if we use the 3D view, it can help you distinguish between them and have more certainty every time you build a proposal. Now, once you create the profile, on the bottom right corner, click Next. Now, this page, in case it's a recent home and the home doesn't show up on Google, you can click the button Upload a custom build image. You need a north-oriented aerial image of the house. And in the worst case scenario, let's say you don't have the image, you can't find the house on the Google Maps because it's too new, you can pick a similar house to the one you are working on. However, just don't forget to add that information in the notes. Okay? Just tell the Go Solo team, hey, this is not the correct house, but it's the same exact rooftop. Go ahead and click on the Next button. So you scroll down, Next, bottom right side again. Now, afterward, you'll have to input the household's energy consumption. Let me just close this. Just open this one. Exactly here. So you can see here there are three options. This one is the best one, where we can enter the monthly usage of all 12 months. Okay. However, more important than just getting 12 bills is making sure you have all the pages of at least one of the bills. You can either upload the PDF file or clear photographs. A lot of consultants just want to rush into the projects because they are excited about getting a bill, but then they input the information in the system all wrong. Don't build a proposal if a homeowner does not provide you with at least one clear bill. If they are not willing to do this, they probably aren't interested in solar at all. This means you still need to work on getting them more interested in solar. Solar university courses are very useful for that. Another common mistake when analyzing a bill is getting the dates wrong. Some bills might contain usage of previous months. This can happen when the homeowner misses a payment. Always make sure to check the date of consumption of electricity and not when the bill got issued. Okay, let me repeat this. There is the date of consumption and there is the date when the bill got issued. The one that matters is the one that has the consumption in it. And these dates are very different. And don't forget what you're looking for in the energy is the energy unit. That is the kWh, kilowatt hour, not the kW, kilowatts. The latter is the power unit and not the energy unit, okay? kWh, kilowatt hours, are very different from kilowatts, okay? Now, the next step is to select the company option. So don't forget to upload the bill. Now, panel options. As a good practice, select the company default for the 100%. Okay, this option. Let me tell you why. Be careful when selecting the max fit option. You might get 300% offset because of this. This does not mean you should work with this value. You still have to size the system on your own. And also, in some cases, in some states, surpassing the 200% offset mark is not allowed. This is why you should always work with the company default. Okay, we selected this as a default. In the proposal queue here, you should always pick the next day option or the standard option, unless you are having a consultation on the same day and need the proposal urgently. Don't forget, even if you select the real-time option, it might take them up to 1 hour to build a proposal. So I strongly suggest never to present proposals on the same day, because of course, it's not good because you'll be waiting for that proposal to be built, and most probably you won't be prepared for all the questions the homeowner will have for you. Okay, so always select standard option. Down below, select the utility company. You won't find the acronym in the database, so always search or type the full name of the utility company. Now, before I move on, if you like this video, please click the subscribe button. Because we'll be releasing new updates every week. And so if you want to be updated on the new solar pipeline features and tutorials, subscribe and you'll be notified. Now, finally, the proposal. If we look here, add notes for Gosolo proposal team. I would say the most important note is the specific location you want the panels to be on. Some homeowners don't want the panels to be in front of the house. You can also add information on the homeowner's electric main panel, like the panel size, the main electric panel. For example, there are panels that have 150 amps, 200 amps. That will be useful for design team. Once you're done, the bottom right corner, click on submit. Once you submit it, it will take you to the customer's data sheet. Okay, so customer's data sheet or profile. Now, inside this data sheet, before you log off, on the right side, you will be able to see a chat box where you can speak with the design team. I strongly recommend retyping the additional notes. Okay, so the notes you just typed here, you should retype them again on the right side on the chat box of the customer's data sheet. Why is that? It's very common that the design team doesn't read the additional notes in the customer's data sheet. I know it's shocking, but it's true. Okay, it's a human error, and it's the most common type of error. So always make sure to repeat the information and reinforce your request so they get it right on the first try. When the proposal is ready, if you enable the notifications inside your profile, you should be notified via email and text. You can check the proposal inside the Solar tab. Left side, Solar Proposals. And then you can just work on those proposals. Hope this video helped you. Let me know your questions in the comment section below, and see you next week.